Hey guys, this is Richard. I just thought I'd make a little video about an experiment I'm doing here with my small splash pool. I seem to really be having a problem getting the water warmed up to a level where I'm comfortable swimming in it. Even though it's a small pool and it's nice and sunny outside, the water just doesn't seem to be warming up that much. So I thought I'd do a little experiment with some garden irrigation hose I've got lying around. You can see it in the background there. And today we're just going to see what kind of effect it has running some of the pump water through that pipe before it goes back in the pool. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just take this jug, just an ordinary plastic jug, but something that's deep enough for me to put the thermometer into. Just going to fill it up with the pool water straight out of the pool and take my thermometer, and we're just going to stick it in there. Just for reference, actually, let's take a look. You can see it's currently showing that the temperature is a little bit above 20 degrees, but let's leave it here in the jug for a couple of minutes just to settle down. We want to leave it as a nice benchmark in the sun, where we'll leave it in exactly the same place when we check the water that's coming out of the irrigation hose. So let's give that a couple of minutes and see what the temperature is. And while we're waiting for the temperature on the thermometer to just kind of reach equilibrium, let me show you what it is that I've done here. So I've just got a whole bunch of irrigation pipe, standard black 15mm pipe, lying here on what is hopefully some nice warm paving. It's only about 10 in the morning, so it's not too hot yet. But effectively what I've got is all the water running through that and coming out here on this end, as you can see. So hopefully that's slightly warmer than the way it went in. And all I've done, really simple fix, is I've inserted the pipe straight into the outlet and tied it onto the screw with a little bit of string. So not all the water pressure is going through the pipe, only some of it. You can see the string flapping around there. So only a fraction of the water is actually going through, and it's basically just running all the way through the pipe. I've exposed it very casually in the sun, as you can see. It's about 50 meters of pipe, if I remember. So it's running through fairly slowly, collecting as much heat as it can, and then running back down on that end. Okay, we've given the thermometer a little bit of time to reach equilibrium in the ordinary pool water the way it was, and you can see it's roughly the same as it was when it came directly out of the pool, about 21 degrees or so. So now what we're going to do, throw that back in the pool, empty that jug out, and take a walk over to the outlet where it's hopefully water that's been warmed up through the pipe. And just fill that jug up all the way up to the top. Right. And we're going to put this back down in the same place. Grab the thermometer out of the pool and put it back in the water. And I'm leaving it in exactly the same place, you know, just to ensure that the sun exposure and all the rest of it doesn't adversely affect this little experiment. So let's leave that in there for a couple of minutes and see what the result is. Okay, it's been about 4 minutes or so, so not too long, but let's just have a look and see what the thermometer is telling us now about the water that came out of the irrigation pipe. Wow, that looks like it's almost up to 25 degrees, so that's about 4 degrees warmer than what it was when it came in. So that's actually a pretty impressive result, given the fact that it's not actually particularly hot today, and it's just running fairly slowly through about 50 meters of pipe. So quite a nice result, and I'm assuming if we give this a couple of days and let it run for a few hours per day, we'll probably get this temperature up quite nicely. So we'll come back in a couple of days once this has been running and see how well we've been able to heat up our pool. Thanks for watching.